All right, let's go to Daniel Andrews. He's away in China, of course. So I have a theory about why he's there, pumping information back in the seat of Aston, hoping to get a good result for Labor on the weekend. But while he's been away, this leaked report, front page of the Herald Sun, 5,000 jobs in the public service will go, almost 10%. Matt Cunningham, I'm all for cutting public spending, absolutely. But this is what happens when you've got to make the bills add up at the end of the day. You're saying to workers, you don't have to come in the office anymore. And this folly in Victoria, they're going to start paying public servants to work 4 days, but still pay them 5. Any number it's got, any reason why there it's got to cut staff, Matt?
Yeah, it's certainly not a way to boost productivity, I wouldn't have thought. But look at the numbers in Victoria. They've gone from 34,000 public servants back in 2015. That number's grown to 55,000 public servants today. You can see why the Andrews government knows it needs to cut those numbers. If you also look at the bill for public sector wages, up from $24 billion in 2015 to $38.5 billion today. Now, when you consider that most of these public servants are getting a pay rise this year, they'll get another one next year and another one the year after that, the effect to the bottom line in Victoria is going to be astronomical. That's why the Andrews government knows it has to act. It's acting while the Premier's on his way over to China. He probably wants to stay away from this blow-up locally because it's going to be a big one. No one's ever happy when they're losing their job. But it is something that needs to be done. You can't have those sort of growth, that sort of growth in public sector numbers without blowing your budget completely. And the Andrews government's doing the right thing, getting that under control. I'd also be interested to know how many people in that extra almost 20,000 public servants they've put on in the past 8 years are frontline workers, and how many people are in administrative and management roles, sort of, shuffling bits of paper around the office.
I might add there, Matt, of course, they'll cut the numbers and that's what the budget will say, but Andrews has spent $1 billion on consultants in the time he's been in office. So they'll get their payouts, they'll get their redundancies, and then they'll be just hired back as consultants. I've seen that game played before. I'll go looking for it and see what happens.